여기서는
These trees with their roots in water must originate from
이거
Louisiana.
수상거리구나.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
왓슨이 되게 방해해. 길 갈 때마다 막어. 저 짱나게. 슬렌더맨도 아니고. 아 어딨어 얘네. 숨바꼭질 하는 것도 아니고. 마가렛
Who is
화이트.
Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me.
문수학과 나가시.
She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses.
아 여기서
In
이
fact, she should be here
정규직이
today.
아니구나.
She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small
정자보관실.
greenhouse across from the large glass house.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
그래도 쫓아와요. 문 닫아도.
At the moment, I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much
대단히
about the
끈질긴
other rooms.
스토커야. 아버지와의 관계.
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man. He never listened to me
아
at all.
강제로 일하는 거야?
He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over.
자식놈의 텐데.
Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path. And I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it.
아까
I can
제
be
말
as good as
들어보니까
any
기대
other
안 하는
who
것
works
같은데.
here.
Would you please tell us about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never
얘는
been the deputy
부원장을
director
또
of Kew
싫어하네.
Gardens.
서로
My father
싫어하네.
would not have tolerated it.
Indeed? Well, that is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the
식물원에서
honour of being the
가장 오랜
garden's
직원.
longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the
상식적으로
management
생각하면
of
제일
Kew
오래된
Gardens.
사람이 맞는 거지.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens.
이상할 정도의
I
여기.
cannot say that I share his passion.
뭔가 또 수상한데.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at
아빠를
conferences.
싫어했다. 그런 거
He
같아.
was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone.
시간수처럼
with
무시했다고.
indifference.
차별은 안 했네. 다 같이 무시했으면.
Tell
차별은
me,
아니네.
have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
달라 그러면 주네. 착하다.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
좋았어. 열쇠를 얻었으니까 아까 종자연구실. 종자연구실이 어디지?
Locked.
뭘 잠겨있어. 여기 왔나? 차별을 해주길 바랬는데 안 해줘서.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
여기 있다 그랬는데?
Locked.
어디 갔지?
Open.
아 여기 있구나. 헤이!
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful
작업 거는
plants.
거야, 왓슨?
Why, thank you, sir. And
웬일로
good day to
말을
you
해?
too. But
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson.
웬일로 나대지?
This is my
이런
good
애가
friend,
아닌데?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock
네,
Holmes,
제가
the
그입니다.
great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
조사를 한번 해봅시다. 값비싼 향수. 값비싼 향수? 학생이 되던데? 붉은 반점. 가난한 집안인데 값비싼 향수를 쓴다. 무언가 있구만. 하나가 어딨지? 미혼.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place
뭐
here
이번에
a few
왓슨이
days ago
주도하는
after
거야?
their most
여자라고?
recent
남자는 다 내가 하고?
Oh yes, of
대단한데.
course. I quite forgot about that.
왓슨 대단한 놈이었어.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft
누가 보면
of
왓슨이
plants
탐정인 줄 알겠네 이거.
after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
뭐야 이게 들어가.
Would you happen to know why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
가본 적이 없다고?
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a
London
biology
대학교
student
생물학.
at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr.
아
Montague.
걔도 생물학이야?
That
근데 왜
is how
몰라?
I found my
친구를?
chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
여기 있던 남자 3명이 다 얘를 좋아했던 것 같아.
How
얘기
well did you
들어보니까.
know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great
근데
leader.
얘는 몬테규돈만
I saw
따라가고
him
그러니까 두
almost
명이
as a
불만이지.
spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature.
Oh yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic
얘한테
and very
친절했구나.
nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
기대가
The
컸구나.
Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you?
하긴
by any
아빠는
chance?
Not at all.
국립 여기 박물관
But it is a
원장인데
very pretty name.
품이 있는 이름이라고?
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
왓슨 쳐다보는 것 봐.
Oh, yes. Albert
자기도
gave
말
me a
걸고
set of
싶은데
duplicate
홈즈가 다
keys.
해버리니까.
He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared.
기대감이 컸으니까 갈구는 거죠.
Someone is lying. It is obvious.
아버지고 맨날 보고 그러니까. 그러니까 쉽게 설명하면은 학교 교장이 자기 아빠인 거야. 용도 찾아보기. 직원 건물? 직원 건물도 갈 수 있나? 어? 아, 여기네.
I am curious if the marble that we found... Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the colonial
이걸로
collection
후려쳤나?
room is what they have in common.
가출 청소년. 인장은 없고.
It is a bust of Montague
아, 얘가
Dunn.
몬테교돈이야? 이걸로 후려친 거구나. 그러게. 왜 후려... 아닌가? 저게 흉기가? 후려쳤으면은 피가 묻어있을 텐데. 세펠린 말씀처럼.
Locked.
매는 유리병 자국.
There was a bottle here. It left behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
사금?
Dust. Good heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. The bottle is no longer here, but it is possible to detect
냄새를 잘
a
맡.
faint scent.
또 갖다 야 돼?
We need a good nose.
토비야, 네가 필요하다. 갑시다. 토비 내리라. 얘 진짜 엉덩이에 종기 났나봐. 왜 이렇게 움찔움찔거리지? 많이 불편하지? 그래. 앉아만 있으면은 원래 종기 나고 치실 걸리고 그러는 거야. 도착했군. 토비, 야, 너 또 이거 보고 있어, 너 이거 보고 있었어. 딱 빨렸어, 너. 야, 진짜 취향이 참 정말 특이하다.
Come on, Toby.
토비야, 가자.
We have some work for you to do.
저 변태는
Let
또
us go
우리끼리
to
가자.
Kew Gardens.
저 변태 자식은 보라 그래. 이제 아주 대놓고 보고 있어. 전에는 숨기더니. 네, 여러분들 업 한 번만 해주시면 감사합니다. 근데 신기한 게 방송 순위가 오른다? 이제 업은 상관없는 건가? 방송 시간이 문제인가? 옛날에 업을 많이 받았을 텐데 추천을. 아, 뭔 로딩이 끝났는데 로딩이
Let us
이렇게
take
길어.
Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance.
연구실로 갑시다.
Search, Toby. Search.
왈왈! 가자. 와, 문도 열어? 발전한 강아지야. 뛰는 거 열나 느리네 진짜. 이렇게 느리니 토비야. 여기야? 그래, 파.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found. This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle,
약간의 액체와
with
금방.
gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
분석 시작하기. 다시 베이컨 가루. 이거 하나 하려고 왔다 갔다 거리다니. 또 움찔움찔 거린다. 너 그럴 거면 그냥 집에 있어. 왔으나. 웬일로 홈즈가 담배 피고 있네? 왔으니 망원경 보고 그런 모습 보면은 답답하지. 그러니까 담배 피는 거겠지.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube
시험관으로
to
옮긴 다음
perform an
분석.
analysis. This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Gardens.
패스로? 오케이. 빨아 올린 다음에 오 알았어 2개 다 해주네.
A colorless, water-based liquid.
물에 시스템 3개 열지.
Quite a strong floral aroma.
Holmes,
마셔?
what are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway,
나간다 진짜.
there is a doctor nearby.
So, what do you think it is?
It is
향수
some
아니야,
kind
향수?
of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
야 되게 빨리
Small
저거든.
colorless crystals.
이것도 먹게?
Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that
총세
small
어서 와.
bottle, please?
미스터
Of course.
돈반님 어서오세요.
Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you
Wagner's, yeah.
passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you. I need to take a
지금 모른다는
pipette
거지?
and make several drop.
알았어. 퍼펫 안 닦고 써도 되나? 빨간색.
Red sediment, just as I suspected.
예상대로야.
This liquid is
뭐지?
of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable.
야, 저 불이나 좀 꺼라.
There is a quantity
다
of
타겄다,
gold
씨.
dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was
만병통치약?
carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
만병통치약. 무한단물 같은 건가? 다시 가서 신문을 더럽게 왔다 갔다 거리네 이거. 빨간색이면 그거라고요? 그거일 수도 있겠네. 근데 그게 뭐죠? 호비땡? 진짜 얘네는 마차를 그렇게 많이 타고 다니는데 말 한마디가 없냐. 왓슨은 인상만 쓰고 있고. 아, 나 왓슨 그냥 집에 있었으면 좋겠어. 나중에 그냥 필요할 때만 가고. 흉상.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that
흉물스럽게
outrageous
펼친.
ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
원래부터 거기 있었다고?
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust
어디서 구라를?
inside the colonial collection room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken.
새끼
It ought to
구라치네요.
have been removed during the
눈을
cleanup.
피하네.
This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my
대답을
responsibility.
피하고 있어.
Evidently. Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
단서가 없나? 와, 이번 판은 진짜 단서 진짜 없다. 털을 하나씩 뽑아줄게. 아니 무슨 50대 경찰이십니까? 털을 하나씩 뽑아줘.
It appears as though the protective equipment is missing from here. Gloves, waterproof aprons, everything one might need for
이
self-protection.
식물원에
Do
이런
they
게 왜
grow
있어?
dangerous plants here?
식물원 게 이런 게 있을 리가. 뭐가 또 있나?
Such masks are generally worn when dealing with toxic
독성물질.
chemicals.
먼지거리를 하긴 했나 보네.
Locked.
Holmes, Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this door.
It does not matter. We will open it.
상관없대. 역시 훌륭한 도둑이야. 뭐야, 이건 또 왔다 갔다 거리는 거야? 이야. 꽤 복잡한데? 돌려서! 아, 이쪽 아니야. 이렇게인가 보다. 걔가 맞나? 이렇게고. 이렇게고. 이야, 이거 참. 오케이, 됐다. 더럽게 복잡하네.
Open. Martin Hamish's locker.
아빠와 지금
Father and I. Kew Gardens.
가져가네?
A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces.
오, 이건 안 가져가. 서 기장님께 큐 왕립 식물원에서 벌어진 일련의 사건들을 수습하려면 서 기장님께서 경영권님께 허가서를 갱신해 주셔야 합니다. 일전에도 말씀드렸다시피 저야말로 관리직에 어울리는 사람이지 않습니까? 몬테규 던 씨가 살아있을 무렵에는 제가 무리하게 요구했던 사실이죠. 아, 마틴 해미시 그 부원장이 몬테규 전 죽었으니까 내가 여기 맡겠다고. 야망이
Martin
있구만.
Hamish studied chemistry. Interesting.
화학 전공자였고.
Albert's
수상해.
locker. Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction. Albert Dunn has a great passion for shipbuilding and the sea.
아들은 바다에 관심이 많구나. 불합격 통지서?
A rejection letter from the British
아,
Royal
해군
Naval
사관학교?
College.
입학 시험에서 훌륭한 성적을 거뒀음에도 불구하고 부친이신 몬테규 던 씨께서 큐 왕립 식물원의 관리직을 맡기고 싶다는 의사를 표시했습니다. 아, 아빠 때문에 떨어진 거구나. 아, 그럼 얘도 좀 뭔가 불만이 있겠네. 아빠한테. 보이다.
A picture of Miss White and Albert in front of the University of London.
대학교에서
Albert
같이
seemed
찍은
to get
사진.
along.
Miss White's locker.
보석함?
These jewels must be worth a small fortune.
아니, 가난한 집에가 보석.
Apparently, Miss White is a capable student. A draft of the letter that Miss White sent to her
부모님께 보낸
parents.
편지의 초안? 초안도 가지고 다녀? 학비와 임대료가 생각한 것 이상으로 비싸기만 하네요. 과거에 서로 다툼이 있었던 건 사실이면 학비 때문에 학업을 포기해야 하는 딸 자식을 가만다들 막. 아, 집안이랑 사이가 별로 안 좋구나. 돈은 없고.
A vanity purse.
값비싼
It is
손가방.
of high quality.
범인이 뒷돈 받는 게. 가족이 되는데 편지를 받고 놀랐단다. 우리와 연락을 끊고 살아간 지 수년이란데 돈을 달라고 말할 생각이 들더냐. 대학에서 어떻게 지내는지 잘 길이 없었건만. 내 친구들처럼 상류층 집안이 아니었던 가족을 부끄러워했던 게 아니었더냐. 우리들이 대단할 거 없는 사람들이. 아, 집안이 가난하구나. 우리들은 네 상사인 문태규던 씨에게 알랑거릴만큼 호락호락한 사람들이 아니란다. 부탁은 거절하마. 결국 또 알버트 던의 편지고요. 재정적인 문제 때문에 심려가 크시다고 들었습니다. 알버트가 돈 준다 그랬어. 이거지. 뭔가 슬슬 윤곽이 잡히는 것 같아요.
A botany book. This student's book belongs to Albert. Chemicals. A sufficient quantity for some serious
식물원에 뭐
experiments.
이렇게 화학약품이 많아?
A phonograph used for voice recording. Remarkable.
Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
아무 소리도 안 들리질 않다고? 뭔 소리야? 들린다는 얘기잖아. 환경을 자극하고 반응한다는 거지.
Study report.
화이트 양이 쓴 거.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants.
마틴 해미씨.
Notion of communication in the plant world has long been considered marginal. Yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical
둘 다 식물이
A study
의사소통을
report by
한다는
Martin Hamish.
걸 알아냈어. 뭐지?
This is a table for experiments. It resembles my own.
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
정리는 더 잘 돼 있대. 피곤해. 그럴 거면 집에 가. 아니 가라는데도 안 가. 대충 다 조사한 것 같은데. 아, 아까 그 사진이 부원장 거구나. 어렸을 때부터 부원장은 여기서 일하는 게 꿈이었나 보네. 시간 건물 더 남았나? 뭐가? 증거불충분이고.
The employee's cloakroom.
신문을 하러 갑시다. 헤이.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
어디서 구라질이야?
I do not think so. This photograph of you
근데 그냥
and your
놀러와서 찍은
father
사진일 수도
at
있지.
Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British
원장이었구나.
Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that.
아, 원장이랑
They
얘네 아빠랑
expanded Kew Gardens together,
그거야?
that was all. And it was all my father's work. For Dunn always lived the high life.
주색 잡기.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father.
Oh yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father. So it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
아, 얘네 아버지가
Thank you,
여기를
Mr.
만들